In a perfect world, everyone brings their CO manual. Every qualifying role is filled. For instance, Wordmaster. It's not a CO qualifying. CO qualifying role, timer, monitor, carry, evaluator, even speaker. Plus, there's the CO manual. So it's filled and it's counted. That means it's recorded in the book. So what's required for somebody to carry this on their person and bring it to the meeting? Okay. What's reality? People forget. They're in their car, or you're constantly losing manuals. You lose yours, and you have to get the new one. I actually had the old one because I joined a year ago, April. Or what happens? It shows up. But let's accentuate the positive, shall we? And we'll make do. We'll make do. We'll get through this storm. It's going to be okay. All right. However, there are some further complications. The CO qualifying role is already filled. You've already been timer. We scheduled you again. Are you working on 2 CO manuals? Probably not. That one goes to waste. Okay? Whereas somebody else could have used that if you have enough members to distribute the roles. Another complication is that the member's not working toward a CO role. Dave, are you working on a CO manual right now?
Not right now, but this is inspiring me to look at my lost manual and start to work on it again.
Okay. See, Dave, I think you've already
Right,
done your CO.
I've done it.
So I've never, if I was assigning Dave a role, I would make him Wordmaster, Toastmaster Mid, something where we can get credit for the CO role for somebody else who really needs it. Okay? Over time, I think there'll be some overlap, and that's okay. That's the efficiency we have to deal with. You know, actually, yes.
I mean, going back to the agenda, once you make for the whole month, say like you are saying me for a speech, say like I won't be able to do on that particular day, so who takes the responsibility? Is the assigned person required to go through and implement you in advance that he or she can make it?
Yeah, I think let your Toastmaster advise with education, and they'll adjust. Yeah, I met one of our members who's been a Toastmaster since 1989. I looked at my membership roster where it was their achievements. Advanced Toastmaster Silver. And so I got to researching what that was. Like the whole implications for her. And I realized that she's never completed a CO manual. 1989. That's 3 years now? And so that's on my agenda, is to get this lady who's been in there since 1989 to complete that. And I also noticed our immediate past president, she also hasn't done one. It's really surprising. And so, with 21 minimum roles and 2 novel projects, you get 2 of these each year. Easy. There's no reason why you can't get this accomplished in your distinguished program. All right. We'll settle for 2, right? Not so fast. Whenever I brought this on my person, right, I kept up with it. Now, I got to go to this first thing, sign it. Hopefully I get evaluated for it too, and get the VP education to sign off for it, which is the next point. Was that information communicated? Right? The VP's got to know so that they can schedule in the future, and also have a good sense of how we're doing. Is this perfect? No. Can it be made better? Always. We're always evolving, always becoming better. Remember the cool cell phone you had 5 years ago? Not so cool anymore. It's 5 years. Things change rapidly. You've got to adapt. Or cease to exist, I suppose, as Darwin would say. So let's start with everything we started with. How can we appropriately compensate for these inefficiencies, for these losses? I propose that we bring it into one system. And this has several benefits. The first, see, I can't really see that, so excuse me. The first thing we want to do starting at the top is schedule only the necessary members. I did a demonstration with Dave a little bit a while ago. There's a new one for you. There's your next word of the day, a little bit a while ago. Okay. No more duplication. Did I accidentally type that no in there? No, it looks kind of silly, doesn't it? No more duplication. But when you're a leader in a speaking and leadership organization with emphasis on these points, it looks even sillier when when you have duplicate roles occurring, assuming you've got the members to appropriately adjust for that. You replace forgetful members with an intelligent system. If they forget this, who cares? We take care of it, okay? And then there's transparency of project completion. That is, the VP of Education always knows. The person doesn't have to ask for the initials this way. It'll be stored in a different location. Okay? And it resides downstream in one central location. By resides downstream, that means instead of in the member's hands, it resides in the VP Education's hands. Okay? They're not going to be managing a whole bunch of paper manuals. We got a better solution. I think. Okay. So over the past 30 days, I've developed this spreadsheet. Most people are familiar with Excel. You can use other programs, and it's called Club Metrics, right? And this is just one tab I want to show you. I have my members on the left side. I have their attendance history pulled in column B. And then I have, you'll notice, I have technology laser pointers. Yeah. Does it sense your hand? I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. That red left in the middle. Was there a minute it goes? Uh-oh, I just advancing your slides. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you this real quick. So we have each project. You'll notice that your CMA is still up here. I moved it in there. You have project 1, and it's color-coded on the top. Project 1, 2, 3. You know how many of each that you got to do. Even though I'll counter in tabletop speaker isn't required, darken it because it only occurs once. So you might as well do it and fill in the other evaluation covariance somewhere else first. And the yellow column is just a formula that calculates whether or not this particular project is completed based on certain conditions. Okay. So this way, and I also did, I put in a comment there. And I record this at every meeting, what people are doing. Be careful to follow the rules, so if somebody's talking or hand evaluating, they only do it once. But this is an idea of how I think it makes me manage my club better, right? And this is just the CL detail, and then that pulls into what I call CL progress. Okay? And here, I don't do any data input here. It just pulls from the other one. So I can see readily and sort by percent completion who's done what. And then whenever somebody does complete it, it goes in the club tab. I want to show you that. That'll be the end of the demo. You have to spend $19.99 for that feature. But this is something I'm working on. It's the meat that backs up what I've just been telling you about. Okay. Okay, here we go. And like I say, I hope to make that available for free so other clubs can use it. Because it takes care of these problems. Okay? I don't care if somebody doesn't read their CO manual. They might not even know that I'm recording this information. Okay? The only stipulation is in the CO manual, we want people to learn. You don't just want them to do a poor job. It's the evaluations. Evaluations are very important so that we get feedback and we can revise how we perform. So you might want to make those evaluations available separate from the CO manual. Okay? And as a Vice President of Education, you could even assign members, just like you assign evaluators to speeches. You can assign members to evaluate roles. Okay? After you're on the just communicate that to your members. So get with the program. What does this mean? Somebody tell me. Embrace your inner Zuckerberg.
Be creative using technology.
Who's Zuckerberg, Dave?
Founder of Facebook.
That's right. But I'm not asking you to found Facebook and become a billionaire overnight, okay? 2 days. 2 days. Thank God. But okay? So go there, update your information for your club officer. Any club officer can do it. But you might want to do this first. Actually, don't do that. The first one's easy to do, okay? If you don't have an email contact, just get rid of it. You don't want to have it going up there. Second, go to set up your Free Toastmasters 2.0 website by October 1st, 2012. It's the key and the smart, timely. Okay, it's not enough for me just to stand up here and be like, look, it'll get you really good results. You got to do it. Okay? If you don't have a website, you can use other stuff. I think Google has a platform that some clubs use. But go create the site. Be present on the web. It's free. Put in some work. What does it mean to lead? You serve. You submit yourself to other people. Okay? This is took it. Oh, thank you. But you know, this is what you should want to do. So that's the goal. October 1st. When you leave here, if you want these slides, talk to me or Regina. Maybe we can send them out to all the participants here. But make that a goal and set it up by October 1st. Okay? Don't walk in darkness. This is the second part. You can measure it. You can manage it. Okay? Measure your performance. We had guests, potential members, application and submission. We had attendance. Finally, we had the CO manual. Set reasonable deadlines. T, smart, just timely. Okay? I've suggested 24 hours. You might want to do 48, whatever you're comfortable with. And then follow up and follow through. Poor Denise Tarter, the treasurer of our club, we had a member join and I said, what's a reasonable deadline? Wednesday, we met Monday, so that was about 8 hours. Come Thursday morning, I was firing off an email. And she's an awesome, like she does a lot. You know Denise Tarter, she works hard. And I really appreciate it. But what I did is follow up and follow through. Okay, so you may seem like a jerk, nobody wants to be, that's sort of bad news, but follow up and follow through. Okay? Otherwise, people don't manage their email. It's just one of those 37,000 courtesies in your inbox. Finally, move the CO manual downstream.